You are now listening to Serious Minds RNTV with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds RNTV. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously. The Serious Minds Brain Tonic was created to sharpen the mind by protecting cells and increasing neurotransmitters associated with learning and memory. This is the Serious Minds Brain Tonic. The Resurrection Formula. This male reproductive tonic elixir is the resurrection you've been looking for. It is a stimulating sexual tonic with mild androgen-like effects that is nourishing to the reproductive system. You can order them at www.professorgriff.me and www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Just call 678-557-2919. Your health is your wealth. Peace. All right, check 1 2 1 2. Greetings, family. This is Professor Griff, and of course, this is Serious Minds RNTV. Quan, what's good with you? Glad to see that you on deck. All right, yeah, I was over on Instagram talking over here while these commercials play, so I could get this thing prepared. Still making it happen. Can you hear me now, Quan? We good, right? Can you hear me now, Pop? Give me the thumbs up, man, so I can know that you hear me. What's the biz, Griff? What's the biz? I don't know, man. Let me know, Mr. Loose Cannon. Shoot. I don't know. All right. Shout out to Smile Pharmacy. What's good with you? All right. All right, so we on deck. We good. All right, just a few things I wanted to discuss tonight. And hopefully I can get everyone's input. I'm not going to be labeled a point, and I'm not going to kind of hinder it. I'm just going to kind of dive right into it. Shout out to everyone on IG over here, and shout out to everyone where you're supposed to be, right here on YouTube. www.youtube.com/C/Serious Minds RNTV. Make it happen, fam. All right, Quan. I'm having me a inventory kind of sale. So if you know anyone that really truly wants the Serious Minds Brain Tonic, tell them to hit me up, man. We need to get some clarity in our thinking, get rid of the brain fog and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to present it a little bit later on in the program and let y'all know what that price is going to be. Quan, I'm thinking about dropping the price down, about $10. You understand what I'm saying? It's already at 33. By the time they finish paying shipping and handling, it's up to 40 something. I'm just talking about just tell them, look, send me 30, I get it out to you. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's a good deal. All right, it's the Serious Minds Brain Tonic only. Serious Minds Brain Tonic only. All right. But I'll show it to you a little bit later on. We'll dive into it. Let's dive into this. I wanted to talk about and discuss the whole idea of this thing with young Dolph. Then I wanted to talk about Brass Against the Machine, and then the climate that is creating and not necessarily causing. Mr. Double B, what's good with you, man? Thanks for the donation, good bro. Mr. Double B on deck, making it happen. Yo, I got some brain tonic for you, man. If you want to come through, swing through and get it. All right. But anyway, so what I'm going to need everyone to do is just kind of bring your best you that you can bring to the table right now for this conversation. The best you that you can kind of muster up. All right. All right. Double B said, I finally caught you online, man. Yeah, because I'm coming on a couple of hours early because I got some things to do in the morning. So, yeah. All right. Little Goddess, what's good with you? All right. Monique Hill, what's happening? All right. John Trey, Prophet, Incognito. All right. I see Adam Stats, you back in the building. Right? Miss Nikki, what's good with you? So I'm going to need help with this conversation, as I often ask Joel Armstrong, what's up, man? So I'm going to need help with this conversation, as I often ask for help, all right, from those that follow the channel and would like the information. So I'm tapping in to the resources, which the resource is actually you. All right, so help me out, fam. Let's talk about and let's get this thing out the way. That really truly disturbed my spirit. And y'all probably do not even have information in reference to this particular band or this particular artist that I'm about to mention. There's a group called Brass Against the Machine. I think they just call themselves Brass Against now. The lead rapper, lead singer, lead MC, decided to kind of, push the limits of her fame, of her notoriety, of her, I don't know, this kind of thing called the music industry, antics on stage. Peace, Ernst, what's good with you, bro? A little bit too far. All right. So I need you to go look up Brass Against the Machine. All right. Brass Against the Machine. So it says the Brass Against the Machine, Brass Against singer finally apologizes for peeing on fan during the concert. She said, I pushed the limits just a little bit too far. This woman got to the point in the stage where she said she really had to use the bathroom. So she asked the fan to come up on stage. He laid down and she pissed in his face and pissed in his mouth. I'm going to let y'all marinate on that. As I quote Black Dot, they take the lowest essence of what we have to offer in this rap and this hip hop culture, and they give it maximum exposure. Is that just a case right there of I went too far? I need y'all to look it up right now, because I think it's truly trifling, disgusting. And never again will that individual ever get my support, ever. Never, ever get my support. You're pissing on fans on stage in front of the whole entire world, not just that audience that night. All right, Adam Stacks. I'm not saying Rage Against the Machine. So come on, bro. Don't do that. All right. So you said there was a Russian lady who had an abortion on stage. Was she an artist? I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that. Hey, Renee, look her name up. Look up Brass Against the Machine or just Brash Against. All right. You see, the reason why I'm not calling her by her name, all right, is because I don't want her fans or anyone in her group saying Professor Griff like called you out. All right. I'm just saying the band should have taken it upon themselves to pull her aside and say, listen, there's things that we do, and then there's things that we shouldn't do. I can understand you pushing the limits, but why don't you push the limits musically? Can we push the limits musically? Why do we have to push the limits sexually or in a disgraceful, disgusting way? You're pissing on someone's face on stage. It's disgusting. Is this part of music culture? When did this get introduced? Yo, help me out. I'm just curious. Help me out. When did that get introduced, though? So I'm going to kind of, let me pull it up so I can kind of share my screen and just kind of talk about some things. I think that's the thing that we should do right now, since I have to tread this tiny little tightrope, right, in order to get the information out there. Yeah, so I guess that's the world we're living in now. You can't even, if the culprit is being sought by the police for questioning, you can't mention the person's name right now. Sad. All right, I don't want a song. Nope. Let me see. I think she'll forever be known for this. It's disgusting, man. It really is disgusting.
Brass Against frontwoman Sophia Urista once appeared on season 11 of The Voice and had picked Miley Cyrus as her coach, and she was ultimately eliminated from the show early on. But Sophia did not allow that to stop her dreams of being a singer. She began putting out solo music and then joined up with Brass Against, a cover band who puts their own spin on songs by artists ranging from Tool to Rage Against the Machine. I mean, even Rage guitarist Tom Morello has given them the thumbs up. But this week at Welcome to Rockville in Florida, the band is getting a lot more attention for what Sophia did during their set rather than their music. Now, we did have to blur out part of the video as it was rather graphic.
I think I heard a shot. I think I heard a shot. I think I heard a shot. I think I heard a shot.
All right, that's about enough of that as I could play. I can't play that. I can't. This chick pulled down her pants and urinated on a fan's face. And then the crowd started applauding. So let me start with you. What is it with you? Not you. I'm talking about the people that's not here. What's up with you that you would applaud someone, an artist that's kind of known but not known? If you don't know who Brass Against is, or if you don't know who Rage Against the Machine is, or if you're not in that world, that kind of music, that genre, then you probably won't know who this band is. But pissing on someone's face, yeah, no, 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 no. No. Quan, do me a favor. Anyone that comes on here changing the subject or is not following the subject, just put them in timeout. I ain't got time to deal with these people today. For real, I don't. If they can't spend a few minutes and stick with the subject matter, they don't need to be on here. Plain and simple. Someone's loyalty said, that's the same shit that R. Kelly went to jail for or went to prison for. Nah, R. Kelly did something a whole lot different than that. Yeah, this woman didn't kidnap anyone or didn't do the things that R. Kelly did. But yeah, I understand what you're saying is, but no. Yeah, no. So I'm asking you a simple question. Why is the audience applauding? I'm asking another question. Is this what we've stooped to as far as music is concerned? This is where we are with this? So this is it. This is what your generation has to offer? Tuffy Mom, what's good with you? You from Gary, Indiana? All right. I don't too much know what's going on in Gary, Indiana. Last time I've been, it was like a ghost town. I don't know, Tuffy. So this is where we are. Okay. All right. No. I'm just asking. Okay. I remember when Ozzy Osbourne bit the head off a bat on stage, drank his blood, the whole bit. What are we talking about here? What are we dealing with? These are the things that's going on. What are we talking about? Brass Against the Machine singer apologized for peeing on fans' face as NASCAR permanently bans band from its venues. Damn. Now you don't got the whole band banned from certain venues because you decided to pee on some fan's face, thinking that's cute. The old adage, there's no such thing as bad press, that is not true. There's no such thing as bad press. There's a video someone showed me this morning, I think my wife showed me this morning, on a man beating up his ex-girlfriend. So he want that kind of press? That's the kind of footage that will get you put in jail. And in this case, this is the kind of footage that will get you banned. All right? Is there such thing as bad press? Apparently, it doesn't apply when you intentionally urinate on a fan's face in the middle of a festival performance. At least that seems to be the case for Brass Against and their singer Sophia Arista, who on Tuesday night issued yet an apology for her actions this past weekend at the Welcome to Rockville Festival in Dayton Beach, Florida. I've always pushed it to the limits. I've always pushed it to the limits in music and on stage, but that's in music. This has nothing to do with your music. Last night, I pushed the limits too far. Arista wrote in a statement posted to her personal Twitter account. I love my family, the band, and the fans more than anything. I know that somewhere, somehow, this may have hurt and offended some people. I apologize to them and want them to know that I didn't mean to hurt them. I am not shocked. I'm not a shock artist, Arista added. I always want to put the music first. I am grateful for all of your continued love and support. Come on now. At the same time, if you have all this love and admiration for your band and for the people, then somebody is going to check you. Not only the police department in that area, all right, who's putting the person's face that you pissed on in a position where they got to file charges. Now, you've lost probably hundreds of thousands of fans. Sad, sad, and need I say again, sad. Peeing on someone's face. And this is supposed to be, yeah, no. 14 of the craziest things famous musicians have done on stage. Thank you, Little Goddess. Really appreciate that. Alice Cooper impaled baby dolls on shiny swords on stage. So I guess he kind of stuck swords and baby dolls. Ozzy Osbourne bit off a bat's head on stage. I think for the audience that comes on here, I don't think we kind of look at these kind of artists and look at these kind of artists. Gigi Allen, all in, cut himself and ate his own face during a performance. Iggy Pop rolled around on shards of glass and regularly poked on stage. Blood, yeah, okay. Oh, all right. Marilyn Monroe ironed a Nazi flag and urinated on the crowd while on stage. Jim Morrison got arrested for waving his penis around on stage. Lady Gaga got a person to puke green milk on her during a performance. Miley Cyrus pretended to have sex with a blow-up doll on stage. Digital Suicide got barred from a pub thanks to their fiery lyrics. But this brings me to my next point. We're talking about fiery lyrics. All right? My next conversation or my next talk, and that this is segueing into that. Young Dolph. I've seen a lot of things online over the last day or so. Yeah. Give me, just let me know what y'all think. I've been seeing all kind of stuff. I've seen more pictures of this brother and his I guess his wife or his girlfriend and their two children than I've ever seen, because I've never seen those pictures. And all of a sudden now they're coming out of the woodwork with these pictures. So just talk to me, fam. If you don't know who Young Dolph is, let me just read. I'm not reading his bio, I'm just saying the headlines. Memphis police are asking people to stay home in the aftermath of the fatal shooting of rapper Young Dolph, who was shot outside of a cookie shop. Police in Memphis, Tennessee urged city residents to stay home after the killing of rapper Young Dolph. We strongly encourage everyone to stay at home if you do not have to be out, Memphis police chief said. All right, C.J. Davis said Wednesday. Young Dolph was fatally shot Wednesday inside of Makita's Butter Cookies in Memphis. Over 3 million people read Morning Brew. And I guess you should too. I guess they're trying to encourage you to read the Morning Brew. No, cannot do it. Sorry. Here's everything we know about the death of Young Dolph. Okay. Memphis, Tennessee, 3 independent law enforcement sources confirmed to Fox 13 that the rapper Young Dolph was shot and killed in Memphis Wednesday afternoon. Maurice Hill, the owner of the shop where the shooting happened, Makita's Butter Cookies, told told Fox his employee said young Dolph, 36, walked into the store to buy cookies. Someone then drove up and shot and killed him at the South Memphis bakery. Shortly before 5 p.m., Memphis police released preliminary information about the shooting. Officers said that investigation pointing to young Dolph being the victim, but they said the identification process has not been completed. And these are blurry images right now of the shooters. It looked like this person here either got a chopper or a Draco, or maybe a AK-47, a SPR, because I'm seeing a banana clip, which probably can hold 60 rounds. A banana magazine, pardon me. They call them banana clips on the street, so. But they're magazines. And this person has a handgun. So I take it this is the vehicle that they got out of. Hold on for a second. I guess this is the vehicle that they got out of. Wow. One suspect holds appears to be a semi-automatic rifle. The other aims a handgun into the bakery. Memphis police said the shooters pulled up in a white two-door Mercedes-Benz before running past young Dolph's car, shooting into the cookie shop. Police called the shooting senseless and said our hearts go out to the Thornton family and all who are affected by the horrific act of violence. Wow. Today it says on Twitter, it says, young Dolph at Makita's Cookies showing love, promoting the place he stopped by often. Today he was shot and killed there. R.I.P. Okay. All right.
Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because every new day starts the night before. The Sleep Number 3.
As the messages continue to pour in from people in the music industry, we're hearing more about young Dolph and his successful music career. Fox 13's Kayla Solomon spoke with Mick T from K97 Radio today. He says that he knew young Dolph for more than a decade, since he was making mixtapes right here in Memphis. Mick T says that he watched Dolph grow as an artist, and the two developed an inspiring friendship. It went beyond music.
It was really a.
All right, family. Can we, first of all, our condolences go out to young Dolph's family. Let's say that first, all right? Okay. He left children behind. He left unfinished music business behind. He left real estate business behind. He left a lot of things behind. Okay? I started seeing memes on Instagram about Nipsey Hussle and young Dolph coming back home to do stuff for the community and our own community, their own community, shooting these individuals down. So let me ask
everyone? Is it difficult? Well, first of all, let me finish saying this. We send our condolences out. We don't want to see this happen to any artist in any genre of music, especially a young brother in his 30s. All right? Whether you're a teenager, 20s, 30s, or 40s, we don't want to see this happen to anyone. All right? But now the question is asked, and we should ask, what is the vibration of the music that you put out that would warrant? Because I think we need to have a real family conversation. Can we do that? Can we do that? Okay. What is the vibration of the music? What's the vibration of the lyrics? What are we talking about that would warrant someone to want to take your life? All right? We all know this is a senseless act of violence, but it had to make sense to someone to carry something like this out. All right? We could say it's envy. We could say it's jealousy. We could say it's hatred. We could say it's player hating. Well, but a man is dead right now. All right? And if we keep overlooking the obvious in these situations, then we might as well get up off here and keep putting out the things that y'all putting out on social media and think things are going to get better the next time it happens to the next rapper. Y'all are sadly mistaken, man. When are we going to actually have the conversation? We know a father is dead. We know a brother is dead. We know a friend is dead. We know a rapper is dead. We know another black man is dead. We got all of that. We passed that point. I want to know whether or not are we still going to have the same kind of thing that we've been doing, or are we going to have a real conversation? Let me know so I know whether they got to get the fuck up off here or stay on here and have a real mature, real family conversation with y'all. Let me know. Let me know what y'all want to do. Because is it not power in the words? Do we not speak certain realities into existence, i.e. what Biggie was talking about? I.e. what Tupac was talking about? I.e. what 5, 10 rappers I can mention right now are talking about? Is there not power in the word? All right, strap on your mature grown folks hat on and let's talk. Gabrielle Fala, we don't know what 444 hertz is. We don't know what that is. Unless you explain that to people, we don't know what that is. You just putting that in the chat, we don't know what that is. That can mean anything to people. So let's have a real conversation. The people that you want to write off and say it's a government conspiracy and it's a ritual, instead that we having a real conversation, family. All right. If it gets too crazy and y'all keep saying stupid ass shit in the comments, I'm just gonna click the fuck off and I'll talk to y'all next fucking week sometime. But we're gonna have a real conversation. Okay. Now I know it's a full moon tonight. I know the blood moon, probably about 1, 2 in the morning. Y'all could go out and see it. I understand it's a full moon tonight. I got you. I got you. Thank you very much. The 432 hertz versus the 440 hertz ain't really all that it's made up to be. You still in control of your ways and actions. I don't care what the damn hertz are. You are responsible. So let's not try to get fucking philosophical and so goddamn deep that we overlook the obvious point. All right? If you speaking death in your lyrics, all right, even though that you packed your shit after you got your bag of chips and you've left the hood, but you left the hood in the condition that you left it in, and every now and then you come back to hand out turkeys, we understand that particular dynamic because that's not the first, nor it will be the last time that anyone will do that. But I'm saying to you, you're speaking a certain reality in your lyrics. You're talking on a very low vibrational frequency, and it's resonating with all those that operate on that frequency, and they are responding. Come on, talk to me now. Let's not get scared. Now that we have it, we have to have a grown folks conversation. Did not Biggie and Tupac talk about death constantly? Do we not know and understand that we speak our reality into existence? I'm not trying to get super deep, man. I don't have to listen to Dolph's whole body of work. Shit, have your ass listen to mine? I ain't gotta listen to this man's whole body of work. I know one thing, but because you mentioned Minister Farrakhan's name one time in one fucking song, that don't make everything, that don't balance shit out. And this ain't about young Dolph. This is about the music and the frequency in music that we constantly put out. And then when we see the manifestation of it by somebody getting murdered, we want to say, oh, blah, 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 and doesn't feel sorry. Stop that, man. The buck stops right here, right now, because young Dolph did not have to die. What young Dolph needed to do, like the young Dolphs that come after him, is change the vibratory frequency in the music so we can live. I'm not saying to y'all that every artist need to be squeaky clean and positive. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. But if you what you're talking about is murder, death, killing your music, then yeah, you're going to speak that into existence. You're going to speak that into existence. Keith Sweat is on tour right now. Sheila E. is on some of his shows, and some other people. You don't find people running up shooting Keith Sweat because that's not the frequency of the music that he puts out. It's not low vibration like that. Now, you might leave his concert and get a couple of chicks pregnant. That's a whole nother damn story. Or fall in love with somebody. That's just something different. I'm just saying to you. Too raw, you're dead ass wrong. We stopped it. Another generation picked it back up and brought it back into existence. Martin Williams, you're wrong. Or you're asking the question. I don't mean to say you're wrong. I apologize. You're not wrong, but I see the question that you're asking. Regardless of who owns your catalog or not, to a degree, you are still held responsible about what you're putting out there. And we have to be very mindful of that. That if you speak death into existence, then don't be surprised when death come knocking at your door. And these people that keep talking about these frequencies, these vibrations, and these hertz, and 44, 32 hertz and all that kind of shit, don't know half of what the hell they talking about. If I take kill a nigga, kill a nigga, kill a nigga, and then I do the remix, kill a nigga, remix, and still put it over some hertz that are high vibration, then we still got something going on where we have music that's vibrating high, but words that are counteracting the music. It's a form of cognitive dissonance that's happening right there, and they're fighting one another. And then we got some idiots talking about, well, I only listen to the music. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you hurt people. But that's a cute ass little saying that you might see on a bumper sticker or a t-shirt. How about traumatized young people who their parents came through that crack era in the 80s, all right, spilling into the 90s, all right, who knew drugs were introduced to them, gave birth to some of these rappers that you see today, all right? John Trey said he never changed his mindset or his energy. So you make it out of the hood, but you want to talk hood politics and hood shit. And you want to keep that vibration going. And then you want to come back the same place you poisoned. You want to come back and hand out fucking turkeys. Not going to work. Not going to work. It didn't work for Biggie. It didn't work for Tupac. It didn't work for Nipsey Hussle. And we saw them doing some of the positive things that they were doing in the hood. Don't get me wrong. But I am saying to y'all, no, that formula is not going to work. If you poison water in the hood, but then you move out of the hood and you come back one day and you drink the water, you will die just like the people that live in the hood are going to die. I'd say don't poison the water in the first place. And then, as y'all already know from reading my work, The Psychological Covert War on Hip Hop, there's no escaping that kind of life like that unless you, I think Soleil said it earlier, unless you disconnect yourself totally. I'm talking about hard body. Disconnect yourself from that spirit and that vibration totally. And then begin the process, a healing process of speaking positive words into existence to uplift the spirit and the vibration of the same people that you poisoned. So someone made a comment earlier, did I listen to his whole body of work? No, but I bet you them two dipshits that shot him did. I'm not on here to go over young Dolph's whole body of work, nor his music. This is about young people and the spirit and the vibration of what they're putting, the low vibration frequency in the lyrics and even in the music, which most of them probably have absolutely no clue about. So you smart asses coming on here putting on, oh man, 432 hertz and shut the fuck up. Tell that to them two motherfuckers that shot him. Fuck, they know they don't know shit about 432 hertz, 440 hertz. And why wasn't you teaching this shit before? Brother got shot. I'm not talking Joel Armstrong. I'm not talking about people listening to my music. Fuck my music. I'm talking about the young brothers right now that see the same old thing going on, putting out music. Some people play hating. Could be over some chick. It would be because somebody misinterpret the lyric or whatever. Now you create a whole opposition, all right, to you, your camp, your people, all right, and now you got ops that's gunning for you. And they don't know conflict resolution. This is why we end up with bodies. No, Joel Armstrong, you dead ass fucking wrong about that one. We don't need to listen to that motherfucker for nothing. And that motherfucker don't have the right idea. That motherfucker wrong as hell. Your ass is one step away from getting your ass blocked on here. Fuck that clown. What do you mean how the fuck I feel about Young Dolph's death? Do I think it was a sacrifice? No, it wasn't no goddamn sacrifice. It was dumbass niggas in the hood that listened to that low vibration music that killed the brother. I feel bad that yet another young brother on our watch gotta die. On some bullshit. So this is the way we resolve conflict? I'm saying just like the same people that was applauding this woman from Brass Against pissing on a fan's face on stage, they're applauding, are the same people that's going to applaud when she get her ass shot down or beat up or misused by a man or sexually abused because of the vibration of what she did on stage. So y'all mean to tell me I could put out music like, I'll take your bitch, I'm selling drugs, I'm doing this, that, and the other, I murk niggas, I do whatever, I got the chopper, I got the heat, I got the Draco, blah, 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 all that kind of low vibratory bullshit. And then now when it gets turned back on me, and somebody make a song about me, and now I got ops, and they talk about fucking my bitch and doing this, that, and the other, and they shoot my car up and all this kind of stuff. That's cool. That's music. That's entertainment. Y'all need to stop, man. If that's what y'all call entertainment, I want absolutely nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing to do with it. Young Dolph should be alive right now. Nipsey Hussle should be alive right now. And I know what y'all gonna say. Yeah, Griff, he alive in here. Man, stop the bullshit, y'all. Stop the bullshit, man. You're not going to sit and listen to somebody's body of work, and the body of work, whether it's Young Dolph's or anyone's, and come out of that unaffected. All right? If 600 times you hear and take somebody's bitch, kill somebody, shoot somebody, this kind of drug, that kind of drug, all that kind of stuff that you'll hear. If you hear that shit 600 times in somebody's body of work, yeah, by the time you get to the festival, yeah, you trampling somebody. You elbowing somebody in the grill. You robbing somebody that night. You doing some other shit that night. We talking about people that just got murdered and trampled to death. A 9-year-old just lost his life. All right? Just lost his life. On some low vibration Travis Scott shit. But yet now, this dude gets gunned down and y'all don't see the similarities. Y'all need to stop, man. Either stop or wake the fuck up. So they said vibrations turn into atoms and atoms generate our life on a cellular level. On a cellular level. This fucking whack-ass fucking music that y'all listen to affects you a lot deeper than what you could ever imagine. You want me to say it again? So they said vibrations turn to atoms. And atoms generate our life. And I'm saying, I'm adding on to that, saying on a cellular level. All right? When you lend your spirit and your energy and your being to a vibration, to someone's music, and you become a fan, all right? You see the people, I'm sure, I see it, I'm sure you see it, Soleil. We drive down the street and we see people just with their headphones on, using the gun sign, like talking to themselves, rapping. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Walking down the street, unaware of your surroundings, wrapped up totally into someone's song. oblivious to where you are and what's around you? What the fuck? No. I love music like y'all love music. But I ain't never gonna have the headphones on like, no, nah. Listen, y'all, my wife will tell you, I dig Rage Against the Machine's music. I dig the shit out of some Sly and the Family Stone, James Brown, Earth, Wind, and Fire, whatever. But I'm not gonna be walking down the street with the headphones on, just kind of like spaz the fuck out, talking to myself and shit, shooting at my imaginary gun at the air and at cars and shit. Just, like, what the fuck? No. Straight up, man. Get a hold of your fucking self for real, man. No, I'm not lending myself. Listen, I am the guardian of my spirit and my soul. That's number one. I'm not lending that much of myself to a motherfucking thing. Yeah, count them fucking syllables. Motherfucking thing. Yeah, no, absolutely not. End of the goddamn story on that one. 4 artists from Empire Records dead. JW, who are they? Okay, somebody said, I've been watching you for years. Well, did I not lecture about this? I was lecturing to y'all like y'all's my goddamn children for years. And we talked about this very same thing. Through our vibratory activity, we experience life. The vibrations prepare the means for the manifestation. And when you get to the end result on a physical manifestation of what you thought of that you wanted to put in your song on a, can I say subatomic, on a cellular level, you manifested it and bring it into a physical manifestation where we can see it, and the end result is you dying, that should say something. So all you esoteric motherfuckers, wrap your brain around that. You think the thought, you take the thought and you translate it into lyrics and put it over some music, all right, which vibrates real low. You send it out over the airways. People listen to it. And those that are not centered and grounded in spirituality or who they are, listen to your song. All right? Man, you rearranging fucking particles, man, and atoms and vibrations in your words. And the English language is already a bastard language. So by the time Day, Peanut, Twan, and them hear it, oh, they taking that shit literally. You know how many people got their goddamn teeth knocked out to knock if you buck? No, if you buck. Yeah, some motherfucker went to the dentist Monday morning when the dentist office opened after the concert on Saturday. You saw the total manifestation what happened to Astroland, Astro Hell in Houston. Low vibration music, inviting people to that frequency, and then you dress it up in a hellish kind of environment, creating an atmosphere. All right, and you creating a death trap called the mosh pit. People surging now, not giving a fuck about life. And we end up with 9 people dying, hundreds injured. All for entertainment? Stop that. No. If you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Let's excuse, just for right now, and set aside the actual lyrics. Let's talk about the vibration of the lyrics. The vibration of the lyrics. He says we need to offer that lecture again about the weaponization of black music, Soleil said. You're absolutely correct. Me and my wife have been talking about this for a minute. Me and brother Dr. Wesley Muhammad have been talking about this for a minute. Me and Black Dot have been talking about this for a minute. The weaponization of black music. All right? Very few country songs go out on the air, and very few country artists get shot down during a drive-by. A country-ass, hillbilly-ass fucking drive-by on a fucking horse or some, or a cow. We don't see that happening. I'm sure maybe it do happen. I'm not sure. If y'all know some country artists, give me their number. I'll call them and ask them when's the last time a fucking country artist got shot down in a fucking drive-by at a fucking Dairy Queen rather, place eating ice cream, or somebody riding by on a fucking cow or a mule. That just don't happen. That's not the vibratory frequency of the music that they're putting out. Come on, y'all, stop. Dixie Chicks ain't getting threatened like that. Listen to a Dixie Chick song. Can somebody give me the first line of the Dixie Chick song? Soleil, can you? Garris once says, you want to get away with murder? Kill a rapper. Because them motherfuckers are not investigating. We're not talking about hip-hop, Quan. We're talking about rap. What they're doing is rap. That's not hip-hop. Nah, bro. I don't know no Dixie Chick songs. I do. Charlotte Marie, that's some shit that'll get you blocked, but I'm gonna let it fly. Tupac was actually a real, you want to call him rapper? Cool. Yeah, Tupac was real. Thank you. That's precisely my point. The Dixie Chicks are alive. The Dixie Chicks are alive. That's my point. Whether you heard a Dixie Chick song or not, they're alive. They are alive right now. Noakes, all the way from Ireland. What's good, man? Peace, bro. Solidarity. Peter, whatever your name is, no, sir. Hip-hop has been on the radio. The radio is here, Peter. Are you listening, Peter? I think I paid $600, $700 for this iPhone 12. Probably more than that. This has become the radio, Peter. He said social media will solve the case before the police do. I think Soleil said it earlier. They weaponize black music, and we are seeing the manifestation of it. Not only weaponizing black music, keeping the drugs in the community, keep the confusion going. All right? Keeping the self-hatred going. Whether they have to do it on cell phones, via social media, in the movies, on television shows, whatever they have to do. But deeper than that, the vibratory frequency inside of the music, along with what the lyrics are saying on top of that, is giving you a double dose of death. violence and murder in the culture. There's a war going on. I said it was a psychological covert war going on hip hop. And I can honestly say I'm not going to sit up here and be disingenuous. I'm not going to sit on here and lie. People paid attention. The people that I'm speaking with right now that are on it paid attention. They said, I got to see what the hell Griff is talking about when he's talking about this Illuminati stuff, when he's talking about the vibratory frequency in the music. I got to see what him and Black Dot are talking about. And then when we started doing this weaponization of black music, I gotta hear what him and Dr. Wesley Muhammad, Griff, Red Pill, Blue Pill, I gotta see what they talking about. You understand what I'm saying? And people were listening and paying attention. And I saw y'all, and I ran into y'all, and I had conversations with y'all, and y'all understood it. But what happened? What happened? Come on, man. All right, Joel, I'm working with you, bro, but you're killing me, man. You're killing me. You may call them trash artists, right? I'm having a conversation tonight trying to reach young people. And yet again, we have somebody like you coming on here that want to trash them to their face, all right? Now, they may look at you as an op, and then we get the same cycle of violence going on. Chill, bruh. For real. I don't want to block you, but I'm saying chill. If you have nothing to offer to encourage them, to get them out of that spirit and that mindset of death, then chill, bruh. You don't have to say anything. Why can't you just listen sometime? What's wrong with that, Mr. Armstrong? So my next point is, all you conspiratorial kind of individuals, you conspiratorialists or conspiralists, can you stop and don't be so quick to blame the government? Because what you do is you take the focus off and you refocusing and redirecting the energy, and then we don't put the energy where the energy should be. Why is it that him and Nipsey Hussle go back to the hood to help the hood and the hood shoot them down? Come on now, talk to me. They go back to help the hood and the hood shoot them down. Can anybody answer that? And yet all of these murals go up in every hood that I go to. There's a mural of Nipsey Hussle. So then what you do now is you tell the next generation coming up now that it's cool to talk about those things that Nipsey Hussle talked about. Soleil said because the energy of their music still sends out the vibratory frequency of ego, death, and destruction. You're absolutely 1000% correct. The energy of the music still say, I'm a nigga. Anybody that opposes or want to be in opposition of me doing what the fuck I want to do in the hood, yeah, I'm bringing out the Draco. So any of the artists that have left us over the last 10 years, y'all could do yourselves a favor and pull up some of the lyrics and let me know. What vibration? Because it's low vibration and you do have a karmic debt to pay. All right? No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying everyone needs to listen to gospel music. No. I'm not saying everyone needs to listen to conscious music. I say everyone needs to get grounded and get centered. And let's get our spirituality in check. All right? So regardless of what kind of music you listen to, you're not going out shooting and killing people. What's wrong with that? And then what's wrong with inside of the music, you offer yourself a balance. What is wrong with that? Come on, family. Because y'all think the young people that's coming up behind y'all are not watching. Doll face, that's the low vibratory frequency. That's the low frequency. And when you become deeply grounded, balanced, and in harmony, you won't want to listen to music on that frequency. That's what happens. So y'all young people now saying, oh man, y'all just old. No, we're grounded and we're centered and we've elevated our consciousness and we raise the vibratory frequency and the pitch of our thinking and our spirit to the point where that music disturbs us. Death, murder, kill music disturbs us. On a subconscious level, parents, you are passing this on by your permission. And it's not even verbal permission. By your actions, allowing these songs to be played in the home, in the car, around your children, you're basically letting them know by your silence. You're letting them know, yeah, that's cool. It's all right. I give the green light. Kelvin May says, parents enjoy the low vibrational music and entertainment in our cars and homes. The children hear and see the process, the entertainment. Parents see and process the entertainment. Parents can't tell them, their children, this stuff is wrong while condoning the message that it relays. And it's true. You see your mama, you at 7 years old and your mama jamming to the song and you giving the green light for your children to listen to that. And then they can't process that in their little minds. They don't know how to figure this out. These children most times don't even get a chance to develop their minds to understand what is right and what is wrong. Soleil said, I came into that knowing in my 20s when I left the industry and stopped listening to it and making that kind of music. Once you grow to a certain degree of consciousness, you don't want to listen to that. Am I right or wrong, Carlos Muhammad? We have to be very mindful. No, for the person that keeps putting up this stuff about gospel music, stop that. Because the people that listen to gospel songs that kind of wrapped up into this churchianity, they may not be doing drive-bys, all right? But they're suffering from not STDs, but yeah, it might be an STD, a spiritually transmitted disease. I'm going to say that again in English, a STD, spiritually transmitted diseases. So it's not about being old. It's about coming into a level of awareness and coming of age to the point where when you was a child, you spoke as a child, you understood things from a childish level. But when you are grown and you become a man and a woman, a responsible man and a woman, you put down and put childish things away. Thank you, Soleil. Really appreciate that. Put the childish things away. Matthew Ward, you said you don't see anything with gospel music. Well, one day we're going to have a conversation on here about gospel music. Because the vibratory frequency in some of these gospel songs is probably worse. Because if you're going to lead me to a physical death with some of the songs that we listening to, and then I turn around and I start listening to gospel songs, and you lead me to a spiritual death, what the fuck is the difference? Yeah. I believe your Bible says wisdom will come from the mouths of babes. Anyway, I don't want to continue to sound like somebody's granddad, but I am. I don't want to stay on here and continue to sound like somebody's dad, but I am. All right? I don't want to stay on here and continue to sound like your big brother scolding you, telling you to stay the fuck out of the streets. This ain't for you. You're not about this life. All right? But I am. I'm just letting y'all know you're going to feel and see the physical manifestation of the low vibratory frequency that you put in these songs, and our children will continue to die unless we stand up and say, you know something? Now enough is enough. Come on now. Come on. Come on. All right, family, it's Professor Griff. I love you all to life. Go to my website, www.professorgriff.me. If you're in the Capitol Heights, the DMV area, January 15th, me and Soleil will be speaking. All right? Warrior in a Garden. We're going to balance this thing out. All right? And of course, we have to talk about these sensitive subjects when it comes to music. All right? Okay. All right, family. This is Professor Griff. Thank you very much, Quan, all right, for doing what you do. All right. Thank you very much, Soleil, for adding and contributing to the conversation to offer some balance, some clear thinking in this situation. But we do have to study and understand the secret power of sound, vibration, and frequencies. All right. Check out what Soleil's doing when it comes to this sacred sound and how it's used to heal instead of kill. All right. Mel, what's up, bro? Mal, what's up, man? You good? All right, fam, it's Professor Griff. Let me get ready to get out of here because I know y'all saying, man, who's this old dude? Stop that, man. Stop. All right? We have to be able, because listen, I feel like y'all feel. Young Dolph should be alive right now, man. Seriously. Nipsey Hussle should be alive right now. Tupac and Biggie could still be with us, right or wrong. It's critical, man. All right, family. I love y'all to life. This is Professor Griff. My website is www.professorgriff.me. My phone number is 678-557-2919. All right? Stay in tune And catch the Capitol Heights lecture at Everlasting Life with me and Soleil and the rest of the things we do. Soleil says yes, because we need to know that even a syllable of sound, let alone a whole entire word, has the power to bring either healing or disastrous results. You speak life or you could speak death, all right, in your lyrics, in your songs. All right. Shout out John Trey. All right. Little Goddess, Johnny Taylor. Shout out, thank you all very much. Miss Kufanya, Ife, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Mr. Double B, I love you all to life. This is Professor Griff. I got Egypt. What's good with you, bro? My man, Egypt, what's happening? All right, I got to get ready to get out of here. All right, Ernsta, peace, man. All right, family, peace.
Serious Mind's Brain Tonic was created to sharpen the mind by protecting cells and increasing neurotransmitters associated with learning and memory. This is the Serious Mind's Brain Tonic. The Resurrection Formula. This male reproductive tonic elixir is the resurrection you've been looking for. It is a stimulating sexual tonic with mild androgen-like effects that is nourishing to the reproductive system. You can order them at www.professorgriff.me and www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Just call 678-557-2919. Your health is your wealth. Peace.